Hi, how are you? Now let's consider these two functions. The function of x is equal to x plus 7, and we have g of x, which is equal to 3 minus 2x. Here, we are going to illustrate how do we solve the sum and difference of these two functions. Let's start with this notation. You have f plus g of x. This notation signifies that we are going to add the two functions. So we just simply need to place them into one expression and add them. So for f of x, you will have x plus 7. Okay? And then you will going to add here plus the entire expression for g of x. Now, here's the suggestion. Again, this will not hurt this process, but to practice ourselves in future computations and operations of functions, let's try to add parentheses, especially for the second function that we are going to include here. So we have plus 3 minus 2x. Now that we have that, of course, you can simply remove the grouping symbol here because it's preceded by a plus sign, and the same expressions will be retained, including their signs. So plus 3 minus 2x here as well. In short, your f plus g of x is the simplified form of the previous expression. You have x minus 2x is you have negative x, and then 7 plus 3 you will have plus 10. This is your sum of the two functions. Now if you're going to ask about g plus f of x, meaning you start with the g of x and then you add f of x into it, you will end up with the same result. This is because addition is commutative. It's also true with addition of functions. However, if we have this expression here, f minus g of x, and if we're going to have its opposite direction, like g minus f of x, we will have different results. Let us illustrate first the f minus g of x. This means you have your function of x, or f of x. You have x plus 7 to be subtracted with your g of x, which is 3 minus 2x. This is where the parenthesis, or the use of parenthesis, is very important. Because when you have a subtraction or a minus symbol or a negative sign before any grouping symbol, once you remove that, you need to remember to change the signs of the terms of this entire expression here. In short, your positive 3 will become minus 3, and your minus 2x will become plus x. Let me do it again. Plus 2x. Because if you will not place any parentheses, that would mean you will still have minus 3, and you will just retain minus 2x here. But it should be plus 2x because your operation before it is subtraction. Then you could have your final form for f minus g of x as the simplified form of this entire expression. X plus 2x, you will have 3x. And 7 minus 3, you will have positive 4. As mentioned earlier, if you have g minus f of x, it doesn't necessarily give us the same result, for the reason that there's no commutativity for subtraction. Just like 1 minus 2, that's negative 1. 2 minus 1, that's 1. We have different results. The same is true here. So if we are going to start with g of x, you have 3 minus 2x minus your entire f of x, which is x, plus 7, again considering the grouping symbol. So you'll be having an expression which is 3 minus 2x, and you'll be changing the signs here. So the positive x will become minus x, and the positive 7 will become minus 7. So your entire expression for g minus f of x is now minus 2x minus x is negative 3x, and you will have 3 minus 7, which is negative 4. See? We don't have the same results because there's no commutativity for subtraction. And here are the results for the sum and difference of these two given functions. That's all for today. You're dismissed. And please do not forget to subscribe now.